And if y'all hadn't heard, we've had a devastating loss in the family. My mother-in-law, Mandy's mother, passed away last Thursday. Good morning, everyone. It's a little bit dark, almost 7 o'clock in the morning. So, my name is Carlos. I'm new to YouTube. I'm just kidding, y'all. I know it's been a long time since I've been on here. I've been having to take a bit of a emotional break because we've had a devastating loss in the family. My mother-in-law, Mandy's mother, passed away last Thursday. I apologize to everyone that I kind of stepped away from YouTube for a brief moment. Haven't really been watching everybody's videos and commenting and stuff. I just had to take an emotional break from pretty much everything. My mother-in-law's name was Pam, and throughout this journey of living a disabled life, she has been like my co-partner in taking care of Mandy. And I understand that Mandy is her daughter, so it's understandable. But, you know, Pam was just so family oriented that her children and grandchildren and family just mattered so much to her. So it was an honor to take care of my wife alongside a mother and a person like Pam. She helped me out so much. You know, when there's issues with taking my mother out of town or having to work, she always filled those gaps. Her and my father-in-law, Bud. You know, they're great parents to their children, and it's been a big help to me to be a caregiver spouse, for my spouse to have parents like Pam and her father, Bud. You know, I'm going through my own pain and hurt from losing somebody I love. Also trying to, you know, comfort and console the immediate family. My wife, you know, this is her mother. That for 53 years, she's been a staple in my wife's life. And, you know, just trying to find ways to comfort somebody that's hurting over losing somebody. You know, this is the first time in her life ever that she is without a mother here on earth. And that's tough. It's tough to be a caregiver spouse, to try to be an emotional support person because of the disability, but compounded with the loss of a parent. It's a helpless feeling. And the family is taking it well because, you know, we did spend a couple of weeks in the hospital with her. And so there was a little bit of time to process this and to come to grips with it. But really looking back, man, it just went so fast. You know, it seems like one day we're talking to her, you know, and she's sick, but she's normal. And next thing you know, she's laying in the hospital bed and doesn't recognize anybody. So it was a gradual decline, but when the end came, it went really fast. But yeah, this is a big blow to the family because, you know, Pam and Bud, they were the nucleus of this family. Everything was done at their house. Pam would, you know, cook all kind of stuff for gatherings. Their family, my family, integrated into their family because, you know, my grandparents had passed on, my father's passed on, and our family was pretty small. So whenever I started dating Mandy, their family was growing. And So we just migrated over to her parents' place for holidays and all kind of stuff. And they brought my family in with open arms, and it was like we were all had been together since day one. So this is a big blow. My mother was good friends with her mother. She treated my daughter like she was a blood-related granddaughter. Man, it's going to leave a big hole in the family. So we've been, Mandy, you know, her and her middle younger brother. You know, Mandy and her brothers are you know, taking the reins and helping her dad out because, you know, making sure all the bills get reconfigured and just making sure that the household is sustained. So it's been a pretty busy week since her passing, but I think it's like some positive productivity that kind of it takes a little bit of the sting out of the hurt, but nevertheless it is painful. So we will say our goodbyes to her in a memorial service this Saturday in a couple days. So anyways, I just really wanted to make a video. I've been yearning to do something for a while, but you know, this family comes first, and even though I say I wanted to make a video, on the flip side of it, I have not even turned this little camera on. It seems like a month. So anyways, y'all, if you stayed and watched, I appreciate you. And hopefully life will get back in line and we can get back to doing the normal stuff. So health journey's going pretty good. I walk pretty much every morning. Come down here to Planet Fatness and get me some strength training done. I ain't got a rock solid routine, but I do come down here 2 or 3 times a week, sometimes 1 time a week, but it's been kind of regular, you know. So lost a few pounds, then I stall out, lose another pound or so, then it stalls out. So a little bit of frustration in watching the scale, but I think I'm getting healthier. So anyway, y'all be good. See ya.